I need to light this candle and my little clicky thing has run out, so I'm gonna have to use Rory's blowtorch because I've literally got nothing else to light this candle. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but ta-da! Right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy 2025. I hope you're all very, very well, had a lovely Christmas, had a lovely new year. I'm finally back with a new video. My light has been flickering so bad. Right, we're not getting an intro. This intro is not happening. I really hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. I have not filmed a video in the longest time. Never mind a sit down video. I've not filmed anything in so long. This is really weird sitting and talking to a camera. Ooh. So I have just done my skincare. I don't want to go too much into skincare because I feel like there's not loads to talk about, but whilst we're on the topic of products that I've been loving, I could scream and shout. I could scream and shout about these. So this is from Rhode. Everyone's heard of Rhode, Hailey Bieber's brand, and I have been absolutely loving their glazing milk. I have been using this for a couple of months now and I am obsessed. And then for Christmas I did get this, which is the Barrier Restore Cream. Amazing, just as good. So I've popped both of them on this morning. I'm going to start by putting on this Bobbi Brown face base. I feel like this is just a great go-to, and to be honest I don't always use this. I'm only putting this on because it has been a little bit since I put those skincare products on. Normally I would just do skincare and then just put fake makeup on straight on top. So to begin, I'm actually going to use a very, very recent favourite of mine. This is a little sample from Estee Lauder and this is their Double Wear foundation. Now I haven't used this in years and years and years and I wasn't sure what shade to go with, so the lady gave me a couple of samples and I actually can't remember what shade this sample is, which is really annoying, but I have really been enjoying using this foundation. I really like it because I always had in my head that it was a really full coverage foundation, but you can make it quite light as well, which I really like. I just always remembered it being a really heavy matte foundation, but whether they've changed it I'm not sure because I really don't find that anymore, but I really like it. Speaking of lip products, one lip product which I'm really disappointed in is actually the Rhode Peptide, whatever they're called, lip treatments. Mine is, I've got one, right, I've only got one, and it has gone so gritty and so grainy. It's so bad, and it also made my lips really dry. Like I feel like it's one of those products that when you put it on it's good and then it kind of like evaporates off my lips and then makes them more dry, so you have to put more on, which is obviously, I suppose it's good marketing for them because you have to keep buying it, but it's gone gritty, it's gone grainy. I literally feel like I've been lay on the beach and a gust of wind has blown loads of sand and it's stuck to my lips. For concealer, I do actually use two concealers. First one I use is this Maybelline one, the Erase Away, I think it's called. This is a golden oldie. I think I've always used this concealer and I love it. This one is definitely like my day-to-day concealer. If I'm not doing like a full face of like full coverage makeup, then this is always the one that I go for. I don't think I've currently got a very good shade. I think I picked up the wrong one last time I went. The other concealer that I've been really liking, I keep going to say this month, I mean last month, December, is this Hourglass one. I feel like this concealer has been really popular for such a long time and I've just never really jumped on the bandwagon of it. I don't know when it was, I think it was maybe November time, October, I got it. And I have been using it so much in December because obviously I've been going out more and doing more like full glam makeup. Another favourite of the month is, I've actually got two of these, this one and this one, Chanel brushes, okay? I've had this Chanel brush for probably coming up to 10 years. I've had it, my mum got me this when I was at high school. I've had this brush for a very long time. Recently, I've started using it and I love, and then for Christmas my mum got me a powder brush from there. And it's so good. The fact that it has lasted so long and is still in really good condition, I personally think that's a really good thing. So yeah, Chanel brushes, they are on the pricier side. They're gonna be on the pricier side. It's Chanel, but they're really good. Like this concealer brush is so good. It's I think it's actually called a foundation brush, but it's way too small to do a full face of foundation with, but for a concealer brush it's really good. Next I'm going in with this Refi cream bronzer. I love this. This is in the darker shade. I always go between the Chanel bronzer and this one. This is a little bit darker and I just use this really big fluffy brush to just give me like a nice bronzed finish. I don't want it to be like contour, I just want it to make me look nice and bronzed, so I just use this big fluffy brush. But I love this cream bronzer and I've actually had this for quite a while and it has been lasting. Next we are going in with another Rhode product. I have really turned into a Rhode fan recently. Like I said, I don't branch out and this has been one of my new brands that I have been trying out recently. This is one of the little pocket blushes and this is in the shade Toasted Teddy, so it's the darker one. I love this. I only got this for Christmas, so I haven't had it for too long, but I have used it a couple of times. I am categorically not a cream blush girly. Like, I have tried quite a few cream blushes and have not liked them, and I've never found one that I've ever wanted to use more than twice, never mind buy again. This I love. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, maybe my other ones I've just not been getting the right brands, because they always seem to go patchy, and as soon as I powder they just like disappear, and I'm like, well, what was the point of me even putting that on, because I'm going over it with a powder blush anyway. I feel like also I'm not a bright pink blusher kind of gal. Like, I like things to be warmer, darker, make me look nice and bronzed, not bright pink. So I think this shade as well is actually a really good shade for me, really. Powder. Now powder, I don't know if I've got like a real firm favourite, I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling on the powder front. Now, I always use number 7. I mean, ignore the state of that. I put my foundation on there the other day. Number 7 powder, I really like, because I can't find anything else that I like as much as. But I still just find that any powder I put under my eyes doesn't make it look... I don't know what it is. I often prefer my makeup before I put powder on, and I don't know why. Another powder that I've been using is the Refy powder. This is the strangest powder you will ever put on your face, because it's wet. It's a wet powder. I don't know how it works. You know what magic has gone into this, but it is a wet powder. You put that on your face and it feels wet and sticky, and it is so bizarre. Now, this is really good if I want more coverage, but it does make me look a bit cakey, and I don't want that. But this doesn't do enough, so I'm a bit stuck, because I don't know, I need a powder. So if anyone's got any good powder recommendations, I do think I want to try the Huda Beauty one. I think that is where I've got to go next, to be honest, because I've not tried that one, and that one is really, really popular. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this number 7 one. I actually feel like on this viewfinder that looks quite nice. I think I've just lied to you. I think I actually quite like that. I think that looks quite nice. Sorry, I lied. Take it back, I like this powder. I do like this powder, I've used it for years and years and years. Anyway, we're halfway into the makeup, and this was meant to be like a bit of a catch-up, like life update. So maybe we just start that now, after I've stopped talking about all my favourites and just do my makeup stupidly quick. Shall we actually have a chat? Shall we actually talk about things? It is a Thursday, so I feel like New Year starts on Monday. Like, it's gotta start on New Monday. Also, I'm just taking, this is a Milani bronzer. Love the Milani bronzers. It's nice and glowy, and I'm just using this Chanel powder brush. It's New Year, new me. I wish, I hope. I bought myself a new little planner, and tonight I want to sit and I want to write down all my goals, because we've already had a bit of a shocker, to be honest. I woke up to this morning to some very bad news, which I was not expecting. It was not on my 2025 bingo card, but here we are 2 days in. But yeah, we move, it's fine, we carry on. So tonight I'm going to sit, I'm going to write all my goals out, and we're going to try and stay positive. I'm really trying to stay positive. I'm like, it is the 2nd, I cannot have a mental breakdown already. We can't. I had a little cry this morning, and I was like, no, it is the 2nd. This is not the time for this. But yeah, I mean, 2024 was a very interesting year for me. I don't think it was my best year. I'm quite glad to leave it behind and have a fresh start. There wasn't like anything in particular that had really bad happened, if that makes sense. Like, I can't say like, oh, it was the worst year ever, because it wasn't. It just wasn't the most positive, you know, like things didn't really go the way that I wanted them to go. In all honesty, I feel like I'm starting this year in the exact same position I started last year. I feel like I've not progressed or done anything, or anything's changed, and like, I always set myself a lot of goals for the year, and a few little things I hit, like I got my new car. That was on my goals for last year, which I don't actually think I've spoken about on here yet, because I've not posted about it on here, since I got it. But I got a new car, which was one of my goals for the year, so I'm so happy I did that. But other than that, I don't really know what I've done, and I hate when it gets to this time of the year and everyone's talking about it, and you just have to ignore it. You just have to ignore it, and you just have to think, we go again this year, to be honest. So if you're in the same position as me, and you're feeling like that, and you're feeling like everyone shows their highlights. I mean, so many people that have just been posting, like literally listing everything amazing that happened to them, and that is so great, and I love that for everyone. I love it. But if you're in the same position as me and you don't feel like you have anything to scream and shout about, like, it's absolutely fine, because I don't think enough people say that they don't. Like, people post about the good. That's one thing I've learnt this year as well, actually. People post about the good, no one posts about the bad, and just because you're experiencing the bad does not mean that no one else is. I'm trying to stay positive this year. I feel like I'm going to try and stay positive, and I really want to try and, like, I feel like when you speak positive things, more positive things happen to you, and I think I got in the habit of just speaking about all the negative things, and then only negative things happened. So yeah, trying to think what else happened this year. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened. We were at my mum's. I went to my mum's before Christmas, saw all of my friends. 2 of my friends have just got engaged, which was so nice and exciting. Long hair again. Last time I posted a video, I had no extensions, and I think in that video I was moaning about how I hated my hair. It was the Croatia vlog, and I hated my short hair. It was really annoying me. And now I've got my long hair again. Obviously I've got extensions. It didn't grow in the space of 5 months. That didn't happen. It's extensions. Right, what's next? Lips, and then we're done, because in fact I think I'm gonna put, do I put a little bit of mascara on? Is it worth it when I'm not going out? These eyelashes are literally hanging on for their dearest life, bless them. Found a new lip liner that I really like, and it is not Tiramisu from Rimmel. For once, it is NYX, and it is in the shade Nude Truffle. I'm obsessed with this lip liner. I love this colour. I cannot talk and do lip liner, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. I know one of my goals last year was to read, and I have definitely got into the reading. 100% got into the reading. I am obsessed. I am on, I'm reading Throne of Glass, and I am on Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms at the tandem read. I love it. I got a Kindle for Christmas, which has made it so much easier to do the tandem read, because you can just flick between the 2. But oh, I am absolutely obsessed. And I mean, if you haven't read these, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. But everyone says Tower of Dawn's a bit boring. I absolutely love Tower of Dawn. That is one thing that I ticked off my list from last year, because I did really want to get back into reading last year, and we smashed that this year. We really, Sarah J Maas, you helped me achieve that goal. Thank you very much. So I'm just gonna finish with this number 7 powder. I always kind of go over my makeup with just my T-zone with this. Any bits that I feel like just need a little bit more coverage or need blending out a little bit. HL2, it's the Hydroluminous pressed powder in HL2, Hydroluminous 2, so that is that. Okay. This is my makeup all done. I'm actually about to, I've just put dry shampoo in my hair and it's made it go white. Oh no. I'm actually about to film a hair video on TikTok, so my hair isn't going to be done in this video, which is really annoying, and I don't really like ending the video with this flat, horrible hair. I think I'm going to film the intro when I've curled my hair. Okay, so that is the makeup all done. They are my favourite products that I have been using recently in December. I feel like I've got a really solid makeup bag at the moment. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it to the end. I hope you all have a really lovely start to your 2025. Hopefully it will be a good year, fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!